everybody, and welcome to my presentation for MS-548. This is an advanced programming concept class for the University of Advancing Technology. We're going to be dealing with Python today, and we're going to be dealing with an API called TextBlob. So for this assignment, I had to use TextBlob and come up with a pretty cool program that has a menu and some other things that need to be done, some functions that return a value and things of that nature. So I think I came up with something simple but pretty cool. So what I did was this. I made a program here. Let's go up to the top. Sorry, let me clear this tab. I made a program here, and basically what it is a language translator. So much like Google Translate. So what I do is I use TextBlob and the functionality that it has to translate from English to other languages to do just that. So what I did is I basically made this program where you can type in sentences in English and then choose what language you want it to translate to. And it does a pretty good job of it. So let me walk you through it and show you how I did it. For the library, I used the TextBlob library, and we imported a couple of things, TextBlob and Word, to use this. I divided things up into functions. I have basically, this is your main function called Language Translator. And it serves two purposes. The first purpose is it kicks off the program, so it starts it. It's kind of like your main loop, I guess you want to say, in other languages. But it is also your menu. So I have some things in here that make it work. I have a Boolean called play again, and I assign it to true. And then we have a while loop, which will play over and over again until play again is not equal to true. So what this does is it basically prints out the menu and tells you that this is an English text translated to other languages. And you have about 4 different languages right now you can choose from: French, Spanish, Dutch, and German. I figured, you know what, those are kind of popular in the United States, so let's do that. And then I have a way to quit the program, which is if you press 5. So then we have a variable that will take some input as a TextBlob object, and it's asking for some text to be typed that you want translated, and that's this right here. And then after you type in a sentence or two that you want to have translated into a different language, it'll ask you what language you want to have it translated to, and that's this menu right here. So you can choose 1 through 5, 1 through 4 being a different language, 5 being quit the program. And then we have an if statement here. These if statements all correspond to the different languages that you can translate to. Each one of these is in fact a different function. So if I were to have my text translated from French, I would use this French translate function. And the French translate function, well, basically is going to take a variable called translate text and then translate that from the English language to, right now it's the French language, and then print it out basically, and acknowledge what language you're in, and then print out the text that you want in that language. I also return the text that is in there as a safeguard, basically. You know, I probably could have did this a little differently and maybe like just returned a print value or something like that, or a string, you know, returned a string and then, you know, basically print out the string. But I did it this way. It works great. You know, it might have been overkill. Maybe it's a little different than you would do, but it works. If you have any advice for me on this, I would greatly appreciate it. But all of these things work without a hitch. So you have French, Spanish, Dutch, German, and they all basically essentially do the same thing. It's really easy. Okay, and then basically we start the program by calling language translator, and that kicks it all off. Very, very easy program to write. TextBot makes it easy. Very useful, because now essentially I can speak in 4 different languages, which is pretty cool. And if you keep this up, you should be able to learn each language, right? Right. Now all I have to do is add more languages, and boom, we have a universal translator down the road. Anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. Now I know this assignment basically said, you have to have 4 items in a menu. I could have went with different things, like, maybe we can, see if it's a positive or a negative output and stuff like that. But I wanted to keep this more uniform and have it as a functional program rather than just spinning out random stuff for a grade, right? So I decided to make something a little bit more complete, something that could be useful. I hope you guys don't mind, but that's what I did. So anyway, yeah, let's get into it. Let's take a look at the program now. And Phoenix, my bird, says hi. So, here we go. Language translator. This program will translate English text into another language. It gives you a menu of what you can translate to or quit. Please type the text to be translated here. So, let's try this. Hello, my name is Jeff. What language do I want to translate to? Let's do French. Okay, so it acknowledged it. So you chose French. Your translated text is Bonjour, je m'appelle Jeff. I guess that's hello, my name is Jeff in French. Looks like it worked. And then it basically goes back into the loop because everything is still true. So type in some more text. Do it again. My name is Jeff. And we'll check Spanish now. Sure enough, it translates Spanish. You chose Spanish. Your translator's text is Hola, mi nombre es Jeff. Or mi nombre is Jeff. Okay, yeah, it's Spanish. It works. So again, we have to go through this and do it again. Hello, my name is Jeff. Let's do Dutch. I used to live in Belgium for a little while, so I picked up a little Dutch. Hello, my name is Jeff. Yep, that is Dutch. Absolutely. So it translates into Dutch. Okay, let's do German. I'm sure you guys can see a pattern by now. Hello, my name is German. Whoops. Hello, my name is Deutsch. Yeah, I should have put Jeff, but it translated it right. So everything is good. So now what happens if you do something by accident? And will it print out an error? Well, no, it catches it and it says please try again, and that's where that catch-all basically came into play. I could have used a try statement, but I didn't, and the reason why is it would have been overkill. So, when you're writing programs, you want to keep it simple. A try statement probably would have worked, but it would have been a little bit more than what would be necessary. So, I did do it, and this works perfectly. Now, all we have to do is hit 5, and it quits the program. So this program runs flawlessly. I like it. I think I'm going to keep improving on it. Maybe add some more, some more languages. I like to add maybe text to speech or speech to text. I think that would be great. I think it would be nice or kind of cool if I can do the speech thing and have it like sound like famous people or something. I think that would be really cool. But other than that, I think I met all the requirements for this assignment. So if you would like, you could give me an A, because I really like A's. But yeah, that is the end of my presentation. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful time viewing it, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.